Yo, what up, what up, what up? Y'all know the deal, man. Like and share, like and share, like and share, so we get this thing out everywhere. Is there anywhere where it could be? So be right here with me, the BABGOG, and I appreciate you for pulling up on me. What's going on, man? Shout everybody in the building. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Now, first and foremost, let me say this, man. This is not a pro notorious nutter stream. Okay, this is not a celebration of penile sexual recklessness by young black men by any means, shape, form, or fashion. Hey, bro, you should not be out here raw dogging, skeeting, and skedaddling and any and everything around you. Okay. Not only can kids be had from that, bro, but especially in this day and age in 2026, okay, with there being all kinds of STIs, STDs, however you want to say it, brother, protect yourself. Protect yourself, protect your health. Okay. But far more important than your health, bro, is your legacy and your lineage. Okay. All right. Everybody's not guaranteed to have a legacy, but once you reach Anthony Edwards, that's a legacy, bro. Okay. When you become a celebrity, you become a famous person or whatnot, what have you, professional athlete, franchise, player level, you have a legacy that goes along with your lineage. And now, Anthony Edwards has two of those, you know what I'm saying, that are going to be, completely, totally void of his presence and his influence. Now, at the same time, I applaud Anthony Edwards for what he did, even though, you know what I'm saying, hey, being reckless can result in bad things. Men should have the same rights as women do when it comes to procreation. If a woman can say at the end of the day, hey, I don't want this baby, and she can absolutely completely destroy the baby before it even gets here, take the life and prevent the life from ever happening, the man should have the motherfucking same rights to just remove himself after the baby is here. If a man gets a woman pregnant and the man tells that woman, hey, I didn't agree to have a baby with you and get pregnant, and more likely than not in these cases, man, regardless of your opinions of abortion, you know what I'm saying, women clearly do it all the time. And even before that, again, I don't even understand. Listen, bro, be stupid responsibly. Young nigga, if you out here and you raw dogging, bro, the bitch should be taking the plan B before we even get to it, dog. Okay? All right? I had class, nigga. Calm down. Don't be damn complaining, nigga. My class went over. But anyway. Bro, you should agree to these terms before any sex happens. If it's going to be unprotected sex, hey, are you on birth control? Can you show me proof? What's your ovulation cycle? All these different things, man. It's too much information available to us out here for oops babies to even be happening. And this is why I say, man, a lot of these babies aren't oops babies, they're purposeful, be it by the woman or by the nigga, but mostly it's by the woman. Okay. Little baby, that nigga, if he got nut, okay, and he motherfucking ain't got no vasectomy. Okay. All right. You know how these things work. All right. If you are not on birth control, right? If you're not taking any type of anti-pregnancy medication, all right? If she slaps the condom out your hand and you still go in, how about then? Well, still, that's on you, brother. I feel like if you should be prepared with plan Bs regardless, unless you plan on getting them pregnant and keeping a baby. Okay. If you're willing to gamble, with getting a bitch pregnant, bro, that you really don't want to be with and you don't want to have kids with, well, by all means, be stupid. But what I'm saying is you can be stupid responsibly. I say this all the time. One of the greatest things I ever learned from the military teaches you can be stupid responsibly, bro. Okay? People plan to go out and get hammered, slizzard, wasted, all these different fucking variations for getting drunk, right? Purposely going out to get intoxicated beyond your capabilities of operating a motor vehicle. As long as you go out with a designated driver or another way to get a ride home, you're being stupid, but you're being stupid responsibly. It is possible. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Again, man, and this we gonna get this is why we gonna get to it because I'm trying to let me see real quick. And we've seen this though, right? The playbook has been exhausted, bro. Um, Joey Chavez, right? Joey Chavez, right? Joey Chavez is the one that's got the baby with Bow Wow, Future, and one of the Diggs brothers. Does she have a kid with the Diggs brother? Joey Chavez, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. I know it's Future and Bow Wow. Who's the third guy? And and Stephon Diggs brother, right? That's correct. That's the order. Listen, man, this is the wonderful thing about as society progresses. Remember, Trayvon Diggs. Appreciate you, bro. No, not Cam. No. Listen, the family court system was created for family, being married families. It was never intended for single people having children and whatever. That's why it's so lopsided, right? So what's happening though is that people are becoming, and slowly but surely, to predatory pregnancy being a real thing, especially when it comes to athletes, professional athletes, and celebrities. Listen, bro, I told y'all the baby daddy lottery is real. Baby daddy lottery is real, bro. Okay. Now at the same time, the men have to be held responsible because you know that bitches is nigga, listen, your fucking sperm is literally worth its weight in gold. No exaggeration, no diddy, right? Once you reach multimillionaire, celebrity, professional athlete status, right? Every woman wants you to motherfucking oh shit. Every woman, okay?
Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
And let me say this, bro. TikTok is the worst social media platform, dog. Okay, TikTok is what was the other shit? I always get the name Clubhouse. TikTok is Clubhouse still exist? Does Clubhouse still exist? Clubhouse still a thing? TikTok is Clubhouse on all the steroids ever invented, bro. Infinity. TikTok is it's just a cesspool, bro, of nothing but motherfuckers all day. Mostly progressive, feminist, bullshit rhetoric, talking, just saying the worst shit about men and blaming it on men. So I was down to I went to go see my daughter before she left. My daughter's going to college in North Dakota now. So we went down to eat with her and everything. day before yesterday, Tuesday, right? Tuesday. On the way down there, I happened. Someone come to TikTok. They see me like a notification, so I say, "Fuck it, I'll jump on the panel." The dudes, and this is why I tell you, man, these young niggas are so feminized and so brainwashed. The dudes were blaming the men for the women getting pregnant. I shit you not. Oh, you old niggas this, you old niggas that. And I'm like, you young niggas are dumb as hell and need to shut the hell up. Y'all don't even know, you don't even know enough about your own dick. You don't know enough about how women's body work. You don't know nothing about nothing. Y'all trying to tell me, taking all of the responsibility and putting it on the man. Well, I know if I, go raw in a woman and so, yeah, nigga, she letting you go raw though. The woman holds the most responsibility because the woman holds the most risk. Women don't get the motherfucker come out and say, oh, I could have died. I could die from childbirth and all this other shit. And I got all right then. So you take fucking responsibility. That, bro, you couldn't have said it better, bro. It's so many son husband simps out here, bro. This y'all talking about what the young niggas not doing from like not talking to women and whatever, bro, because they are the new niggas are worse than the hate God niggas from like what 10 years ago. So brainwashed. Shout out to Prime, bro. So listen, and it's getting worse. It's not getting better. It's getting worse, bro. It's getting better for men our ages, but the young niggas are totally bought and sold in, bro. They don't even know. They have no idea, bro. Every time I hear young niggas speak, oh man, the man got a this, the man got a that. Nigga, you ain't even paying, you ain't even getting an insurance discount yet. Don't tell me nothing about no damn manhood, boy. You ain't even had kids yet. Niggas ain't even had kids talking about niggas having kids. Like, bro, y'all don't even know. But anyway, my bad on that that digression, right? Yeah, man, shout out to Scam That Boy, man. Appreciate you, young fella, for being one of the hopeful ones, brother. Appreciate you, Cam. You and what's my boy name? He was just on fucking what's the name? He come through every now and again. Oh, let me see. Shout out to the young niggas, man, that's been listening to this shit for a little minute, bro. Astro, shout out to Astro, bro. Yeah, man. Listen, shout out. I appreciate all of the young fellas, bro, that's really doing this shit, and y'all not doing no weirdo. Y'all not going too far on either end, because the first niggas that give me pushback, and my man that just turned 30, he come through and he always dropped the bag off. Shout out to him too. This is how and why I know, bro, that the shit that I'm talking about ain't crazy. You feel me? What the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? Because the young niggas let me know, and then of course I got my son to balance off of too. My son will be 21 this year, so outside of so I don't have just bias because of how I raised him, what I taught him, and so on and so forth. Which I've never talked to my son about none of this red pill shit for real, or whatever. We just have general conversations. But nah, man, it just let me know that bro, whenever I see a lot of this shit, I'm just like, bro, y'all, we in for a fucking world of hurt, bro. Yeah, that's even worse. The dick police in Prime, when the best thing that ever happened in Prime, the best thing ever happened. A lot of these niggas is this Love Island shit. This Love Island shit is actually waking up a lot of brothers, man. A lot of brothers are getting them cataracts and that glaucoma out of their eye when it comes to black women and their quote unquote loyalty. A lot of it, bro. A lot of it. Oh yeah, they're going through that right now. With what I think it's Howard. Is it Howard? Howard is doing the anti what's the name thing? Doing the anti bonnets and do-rags thing, which I think that was always the case. I know you're an adult, but it's a learning environment, so I don't know why you would, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I think we were wearing do-rags in college though. So I don't know. But the bonnet shit in itself is just crazy. But yeah, man, get back to the original thing. The predatory pregnancy, bro. Those days and ages are slowly but surely getting over, bro. They're seeing that these women are targeting and hunting these celebrity men just to have a baby from them. So they can get a check for the rest of their life. Brittany Renner's going through something similar. Brittany Renner's only getting, I think, like a couple of 3,000 or however much thousand per month, right? She's not getting this super duper crazy payday, hundreds of thousands or tens of thousands of dollars per month for a child, and it doesn't make sense. A child does not cost that amount of money. And a woman having a child by a man does not afford her that man's lifestyle. Does not do it. Should not do it. And shout out to Georgia for doing this, because Georgia's hell. Georgia has been hell. But shout out to the judge clearly seeing this in this situation, to see the moves and the things this woman tried to do in order to manipulate it to maximize the money she was getting for having this child, right? And according to that, she also had a kid with a little baby, and this is an older woman. So that's another thing that we're not talking about, to where older women are celebrated, right, or overlooked for their predatory behavior when it comes to targeting younger partners. Shout out to my man, Mike G, again, man, always coming through with the fire, brother. Greatly appreciate you, man, for another show fee. And shout out to my man Stokely. Appreciate you, Stokely, brother, for the 10. 10 for the win. Greatly appreciate y'all, man, for the support. Ain't nothing but some money. Yeah, Brittany Renner going through it, bro. You say she getting 5K? I thought she just said it was like 3, but either way it goes. You know what I'm saying? 5K is way better than 20,000 and whatever, like the shit that Kim Kardashian was getting from Kanye or whatever, right? You feel me? They put a cap on it? Listen, bro. Listen, Prime. They always do this shit. The same thing. I can't think. Drea did the same thing to Jalen Green. A woman that's targeting a boy that's 20 years her junior, bro, is crazy. And getting pregnant by him. I don't even know if her are they the same age? Is her son older than? Let me ask Google shit. Is Drea Michelle's oldest son older than Jalen Green? So no. So Jalen is literally 3 months older than than her son, bro. Imagine me going out here and getting a fucking girl that's my daughter's age. I would be all kinds of creepy, weird, PDF. They will make claims. Oh, what was he doing to his daughter's friends? And we need to investigate and all this shit. But when a woman does it, lo and behold, they just told me Keisha Cole, another one. Keisha Cole got her another young mumbling nigga. I didn't even know. She done moved on. Finally moved on from fucking Huncho, which if I remember right. And listen, man, don't get me. Listen. We gotta be real, folks. Keisha Cole is bad as hell for a 40-year-old. All right, most of you niggas not turning on Keisha Cole. Keisha Cole 40. Keisha Cole motherfucking accused the motherfucker. All right. For a 40-year-old, her body solid. I don't know if she had body work done or not, but she never been sloppy. She's always been a slimmer girl, right? She got a decent face or whatever. Her body's crazy. So most niggas at 40 would love fucking Keisha Cole, nigga. All right. You feel me? But all she targeting, see, nobody talking about the Keisha Coles and the who's the other girl? The Drea Michelle's, and who's the other bitch that keep the T-Mac eye girl, the Tracy Ellis Rosses, right? That's operating like motherfucking Leonardo DiCaprio. See, Leonardo DiCaprio get all kinds of, oh, he's weird, and oh, he's this, and oh, shout out to CGA. We gotta bring it home to the locals. Shout out to CGA, shout out to Coach Greg Adams. See, any other women that's operating like Leo DiCaprio in the Coach Greg Adams, oh man, there's something wrong with them, and it's and I can't believe this, and they're predators, and they're this and they're that. But Tracy Ellis Ross, Keisha Cole, Drea Michelle, nobody fucking bats an eye. Nobody bats an eye, man. Nobody says a damn thing. and they let them motherfucking young niggas run all up and down, riding through there. All up and down, riding through there. I wouldn't be surprised if Keisha Cole end up getting pregnant for real. I think that's her. I think that's her goal with one of these young niggas. To be honest. Yeah, hey, shout out to Big Boy. Yeah, Nia Long just said it. Nia Long just talked about the young niggas that she entertaining. Listen, man. Shout out to Nas. The hardest thing for a woman to do is to accept that she's no longer, especially a highly attractive woman, and she got a lot of her attention for her attractiveness, her being beautiful, and all these different things, so on and so. The hardest thing for her to fucking do, bro, is that she's no longer beautiful. Okay, that she's just a regular woman. That she's just, that she's not the woman that every guy wants when she walks in the room. That's the hardest thing that she can fucking accept. So how does she do that? She replaces it by going to younger niggas. A woman that's in her 40s having a young nigga say, damn, shot this shit. I thought you was a little bit my age. I thought you want no more than about like 29, 30. um, you ain't got to say all that, baby. He just want that pussy. That nigga know you old, baby. Listen, ladies, please, as fine as you are, and there's some fine shit out here. Shout out to all the motherfucking, dirty 30, motherfucking flirty out here, man. Shout out to all the fine shit over 30, okay, over 35, especially over 40. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, shout out. If you fine as fuck over 40, all right, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. But baby, that young nigga can tell you ain't no young hoe. You just want to believe the lie he telling you to get to that little pussy. But boy, you old enough to be my child. So shit, what you talking about? I'm grown though. The shit these young niggas be saying, bro, these young niggas is having a field day with these old fucking women, bro. Field day. Young niggas loving it. That's why I tell y'all, man, fellas, please understand this, bro. If you out here, if you out here paying the motherfucking fee for some shit as old as you and me, brother, please understand you funding some young niggas motherfucking VC. Okay. you buying some motherfucking purple jeans for a young nigga somewhere. All right, you getting a young nigga haircut, a line up or something. Please understand that, man. Please understand that, bro. Listen. The sex market, my nigga, is at an all-time high. These women are out here fucking, bro. Please do not believe that they ain't fucking nobody. They this and they that. No, bro. Hey, listen. Hey, you better talk to these young niggas, let them tell you. These young niggas ain't got to do much of nothing, bro. This got to be young and make her ass feel young. Telling you, it's crazy. Shout out to Amanda Bell for the 5. Appreciate you, brother. Ain't nothing but some money. What's the name of the females that are brainwashed, influenced, and poisoned by their mothers, opposite of a son husband? Those are just regular women, man. Those are just typical women, brother. There ain't really no term for it. It's just typical women. It's just the way that a feminist-minded woman. I think women are feminists by nature. Women always put themselves in a superior position over men and feel like they should be catered to and feel like men should take care of them and feel like men should, give their lives for them. That's what society tells them. And innately, I just think naturally women think that. Women think that men are there for their disposal. So I don't think there's a name for it, because that's just the natural operation of women. Appreciate you for the 5 though, brother. Y'all not gonna do us like no paymasters, fantastic. What you mean? What you mean? BT, what you talking about? Listen. If y'all out here, hey, if y'all fucking them young niggas, BT, y'all definitely paying what you weighing, baby. Anytime I hear a woman that's over 40 fucking with a young nigga under 30, she's definitely the payer in that relationship. Okay. All right, that nigga got him a retirement plan early. That nigga got him a sugar mama. That nigga got him a sponsor. You hear me? If a woman over 40 is dealing with a man under 29, especially under 25, baby, you paying that little boy. Okay? You paying something for him. Because it's not the other way around. It's not. Keisha Cole proved that. Keisha Cole proved that. Shout out to OG Sigma. Yeah, because the girl I mentioned a few comments ago, that brother staying with her laid up in the house, ain't paying no bills. All she do is complain, but she ain't going nowhere. Yeah, of course. Are you gonna recover Lawrence Fishburne humiliation debacle? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what that is. I haven't heard anything about Lawrence Fishburne. I have to do some research on it. Shot, see, Cam, let y'all know. And they be cooking and wanting to do wife stuff all of a sudden. It'd be hilarious. Yeah, man, because y'all making them feel young. Y'all giving them their youth back. Listen, man, a woman will do all the shit she say she won't do for the right nigga every time. Well, this is what we know, bro. All the shit that a woman say, anything a woman say is null and void when the man she's actually attracted to and she wants is in front of her. Please understand that. That's the most important part. Anything that a bitch say she won't do, can't do, you know what I'm saying, ain't gonna do, and all this other shit, she'll do it for the nigga that she want. She will. Please understand that. Yeah, that's nothing new. That's no. But let's get into this, man. Now, this is Anthony Edwards' baby mama, right? Oh, and mind you, Anthony Edwards actually married. I forget whose baby mama was it? Not was it Chief Keef or King Von? Anthony Edwards, current wife now or to be wife. I think he got married. Did Anthony Edwards get married? Yep. Anthony Edwards is now married. On July 16th, he got married to Shannon Jackson. Who does Shannon Jackson also have a child by? Chief Keef. So yeah. So and how old is she? How old is Shannon Jackson? No, no, no. No. How old is Shannon Jackson? Anthony Edwards' wife. 37. This is another one. Okay. 37. 37. And this is why I say, man, listen, the BABG, find you your own bitch. Listen, bro, I'm starting it. I'm starting it this year. All you young, rich celebrity, athlete niggas, y'all gotta holler at me, man. Holler at Unc, man. Holler at Unc Tastic, bro. I promise you, I'll find you your own bitch, bro. Your very own bitch that ain't no nigga, no other nigga done motherfucking stamp, bro. I promise you, I'll do it. And I for the low, my nigga. Imagine, think you ain't sharing another nigga's baby mama. You ain't nobody know that this some other celebrity nigga done took her down through there. None of that, bro. I would do a full background check and investigation to make sure that you got a fresh bitch that's yours only. Fuck with me. I'm sick of y'all doing this, bro. Jesus Christ. But anyway, so Chief Keef baby mama, right? This is, and This girl right here, Aisha Howard, she got a baby by a little baby, right? Now, mind you, of course, highly attractive. Can't deny it. You know what I'm saying? Typical BBL bandit, right? You know what I'm saying? A man eater, as we say. Watch out, boy. She'll chew you up. She's a man eater. Anthony Edwards, 24, is now 2-0 against Aisha Howard, 39, just weeks after Georgia judge ordered him to pay $3,222 a month in child support. The LA case got thrown out. Judge Ann Kylie dismissed it after Aisha failed to prove California residency, labeled her a vexatious litigant, and banned her from filing more claims in the city. Shout out to Judge Ann Kylie. This needs to be the standard, and it needs to be a national cap on child support. I don't give a how rich that the parents are. It does not take tens of thousands of dollars to take care of any child, bro. Not one. Not one. Being that they've set the standard for being 18 years, what, 300 some thousand, you should not be able to outdo that per year. What that would be by 18. Let's see. 300,000. So that comes to 16,000 per year. Divide that by 12. Child support should not exceed $1,400 a month. Okay. Being that the cost that's been adjusted or approximated, right, or estimated for raising a child to 18 is 300 some thousand dollars. Child support should not be able to exceed, let's throw an extra 100 in there, $1,500 a month, and that should be the cap. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Anything outside of that the child needs, the parents should have the option to help, so on and so forth. Other than that, extenuating circumstances, we need to stop this thing as to where, the child has to maintain the same living style between both households. No, that's bullshit. No, bullshit. Yeah. Oh, shout out to Big Boy. That's listen, man. Shout out to Big Boy. It's been so long since I seriously talked about this. Do y'all understand just how much child support helps a woman? Child support does nothing but help the woman, bro. That's income that she can fucking claim to her fucking benefit, never to her deficit. Tax-free money, absolutely tax-free money that she has the discretion to do whatever she wants to do with it. It's not monitored. It's not checked. It's not verified. None of the spending, none of the shit. Okay? Beachy, baby, listen, Beachy, listen. Per child, I'm sorry. I know y'all probably gonna feel the type of way. Women gonna feel the type of way, but figure it out. This is why you shouldn't be having motherfucking kids with niggas you don't plan on staying with. See, the whole child support shit is only supposed to be in cases. Child support was originally meant for dissolved marriages, husband and wife that share children. That was the original intent and purpose of child support. Child support was never meant for baby mamas and baby daddies. Child support was never meant for fucking out of wedlock pregnancies, right? Out of wedlock children. Sorry. It was never meant for it. Now that that's the standard, though, you feel me? You're still holding two people that, for the most part, have never cohabitated, have never been in a real serious long-term relationship, having children, and you're applying marriage fucking standards to these two individuals that have never been married or operated as marriage people. And it fucks everything up. Judge Ann Kylie. Let me see. Let's look her up. Judge Ann Kylie, Georgia. Atlanta, Georgia. Or was it Los Angeles or what? Oh, let me see. Oh, so no, this was the Judge Ann Kylie. Um, what's her name again? Kenya something. Howard. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, shout out. Yeah, so this is the California judge. And oh shit, hold on. So listen. Shout out to Zagu, man. LA's finest in the building. Appreciate you, brother. Check this shit out, bro. This is even better. Oh my god, I didn't even know it was this good. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Not only did that happen, but they reduced the child support. Ain't God good? Hold on, y'all. Listen. Of course. Come on, Prime. You know it, man. Come on, Prime. What are we doing, bro? You know what she is. That you know that horrible white woman that don't do nothing but listen, man. Anthony Edwards had a resounding victory in court with the judge calling Aisha Howard a vexatious litigant and banning her from filing further claims in the city of Angels, Los Angeles, aka right. LA Superior Court Judge Ann Kylie has issued a ruling dubbing her a vexatious litigant. Let's see what that means. What is the definition of a vexatious litigant in legal terms? Vexatious litigant is a legal designation given to a person who repeatedly brings frivolous, baseless, or malicious lawsuits without merit. Okay. The court also found there's no evidence that Howard had spent enough time in Los Angeles to call the city home and that her baby was not conceived there. Howard was also threatened with contempt of court charges if she ignores the ruling and continues to make vexatious claims in LA. On top of that, Fulton County Justice Alice Benton handed down the final ruling earlier this month that slashed the $5,000 a month payout Edwards had to forking over just $3,222 a month. Look at God.
And say, thank you, Lord. Tell him, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
Now, let's see where we are. Here. Now, of course, once this happened, what does she have to do? She has to play the victim. She has to play the victim. Okay. I'm the mother of one of the three children who have been abandoned by a celebrated athlete. Because of my platform, my story received the most attention. But beyond the entertainment value, the clicks, and the views, the painful reality is that the three children are growing up fatherless. This is not due to a lack of resources, health, or opportunity. It is a conscious choice. A man can take the jersey off his back, shoes off his feet to sign for fans. Yet his own three children are missing that same signature on their birth certificates and have never even met him. Furthermore, the narrative labeling these mothers as gold diggers for seeking proper care is entirely false. No, it is not. It is exactly what it is. You guys are predatory, getting pregnancies. Okay, you're gold diggers, you're baby daddy lottery ticket holders, and you lost, and you deserve everything you're not going to get. Getting pregnant for the purpose of living financially off your child is some of the most diabolical shit ever. Okay. And in the black community, it's being used now for several generations. The po-ho hustle, I told you, child support is a po-ho hustle for the most part, bro. A lot of these cases. Okay. Child support is a po-ho hustle. Right. Let's see. I'm fully aware of the rumors and narratives circulating online regarding my family and my child's financial future. While the intense media attention is overwhelming, the negative backlash directed at an innocent child and mother is deeply troubling. Much of what is being published by blogs, some of which have been paid or spin narratives to protect a client's reputation, is entirely false and disconnected from reality. However, whether true or false, the situation highlights a devastating cycle in our community. What do you mean, whether true or false? You just said it was whatever. The normalization of absent fathers and the lack of parental accountability. Tragically, our community often feeds into the negativity, inadvertently applauding behaviors that keeps Black children at the highest percentage of living in single parent households. Well, ma'am, you're the biggest perpetrator of it because you have two children by two different men. And this is what I was talking about with the young niggas. You're adding to the statistics where, again, of the women that have children, over half of Black women that have children by multiple men. None of your children match. Okay? I don't even know if it's safe to say that the majority, you know what, something that would be a real crazy thing for us to do and really try to research and find out? How many Black children have the same mother and father? Chat participation. If you had to guess right now, how many Black children do you guys think, what percentage do you think would have the same father and mother? For households that contain at least two children or more, how many of those, what percentage of those children would have the same mother and father, do you think? See, this is the important part of this conversation when we have them for real. Because if we look at the numbers and, we know 69 to 70% of children had outside of marriages. Out of wedlock just simply means when the children had, the man and the woman aren't married. Okay. Now, even though they're not married, they could be cohabitating, they could be in a relationship. This doesn't mean it's one night stands, complete total strangers. But we would have to do some numbers for that too. But then to say of the 70% of children that are had not married, so only 30% of the children being had are had within a marriage, right? So it's safe to say that though, but even in some of those marriages, those women were women that already had kids, understanding what we are. But let's just stick there, right? So 30% of the women that have kids are married. Okay. 70% aren't. And then of the women that have kids, 60% of those women have multiple kids by multiple men. So that has to be the majority, right? The majority of kids don't have, just by the numbers. So by the numbers, yeah, I'm being stupid. By the numbers, the majority of Black children that have this is fucking crazy. Oh my God. Well, I'm literally just asking this question for the first time and understanding it. Y'all understand this shit? The majority of Black children being had. I'm gonna say this again. Listen, Black people, listen to this shit. And this woman is trying to lecture Black fathers not being there. Mind you, this is a fucking predatory pregnancy. This shit is crazy. I don't think nobody ever even said this shit. It's been right in front of our face the whole time. Do we understand that the majority of Black children being had don't even have the same parents? This is fucking, man. This is Jesus Christ, Lauren. I ain't talked to Lauren in a minute, but I got to talk to Lauren, bro. Jesus Christ, bro.
This is crazy, baby. This is crazy.
Y'all, do we understand this? The majority of Black kids out here, bro, are mismatched kids. This is crazy, bro. According to the Census Bureau, approximately 47 to 50% of Black children live without a resident father, While we thrive in sports, fashion, and culture, we are failing to uphold what is truly meant to be men, fathers, and providers. Ma'am, he's providing for you fully. You just want a better lifestyle. Women would kill to get $3,000 a month, ma'am. You know what y'all throwing in y'all face? Remember what y'all throwing in your face? Fucking y'all only paying $200 on average in child support. Y'all only paying $200. Ma'am, that's more than 10 times the amount of the average. $3,000 a month, ma'am. 3,222 to be exact. What are you talking about? The man is providing, and this man told you specifically, indirectly, hey, I do not agree with you having this child. If you have this child, I am not going to have anything to do with this child. I'm going to release my rights, and I'm going to have no contact, no involvement whatsoever. And hey, shout out to him for it. The same way a woman can say, hey, I do not want to have this man's child. I got pregnant by him irresponsibly, but for whatever reason it may be, I do not want to have this man's child. Usually because of the opposite. It does not benefit me financially enough. I don't really like that nigga like that. He didn't really have a gene pool or so on and so forth, blah, blah, blah. Right? In most cases. It is not a benefit for me to go through 18 years of, in a lifetime, So you know what? Punt the baby up out of there. Adam Vinatieri. Right? But when it's a rich nigga,
Yes, Daddy, come get this cooch. It's hot and ready like a Little Caesar's pizza, baby. Hot and moist. You're gonna have to lay me on a towel. Let me bend these legs back like a paper clip, bitch. Daddy, come get this cat.
shout out to my man, Rod of God Podcast. Appreciate you, brother, for the 10. He said, City Boys. City Boys up, man.
Ain't nothing but some money.
Yeah, 3K is a hell of a lot, bro. 3K is a hell of a lot for one child. For one child. Trippy, for one child. This ain't multiple children. This is for one child. This woman is getting $3,000 per month for one child. Not to mention we don't know what the hell she's getting for little baby's kid. And providers. I am the mother of one out of 3 children who have been abandoned by a celebrated athlete. Because of my platform, my story receives the most attention, but beyond the entertainment value, the clicks, the views, painful reality is that 3 children are growing up fatherless. This is not due to lack of resources, health, or opportunity. It's a conscious choice. A man can take off his jersey and shoes off his feet and sign it for fans, yet his own 3 children are missing the same signature on their birth certificates and have never met him. Furthermore, the narrative labeling these mothers as gold diggers for seeking proper care is entirely false. None of the mothers filed for support initially. The father took each mother to court himself, choosing legal maneuvers over showing up for his children, effectively using the legal system to vanish from their lives. Exactly. The nigga told you, hey, I don't want you to have a baby. You had the baby, so he did what he's supposed to do. Here, bitch, you clearly having this kid for money, so here, bitch, here goes the money. Here goes the deal. He gave you what you wanted. You got pregnant in terms of fucking hitting the jackpot, hitting the lottery. Kept it for the same shit. Right? He told you, hey, listen, please don't have the baby. Don't want it. Don't want a relationship with you. Don't want to have kids with you. None of this shit, so on and so forth, or whatever. You called his bluff. You carried the baby to term. You had the baby. Thank God the baby's here. So, hey, he's doing what he's supposed to do and taking care of his financial responsibility. Just like you can't force a woman to be a motherfucking mother to a child, but the mother can absolutely completely destroy the child's existence, never even make it. A man should have the same motherfucking authority to say, hey, if you had this motherfucking baby, I don't want shit to do with it. Oh, man, that's not a man, man. You're not a man. No, nigga, stop. All this shit is over with, bro. You're never going to win playing nice against people that are playing dirty. Okay? You're never going to win playing by the rules when the other team and everybody else is cheating, bro. Okay? Now, again, I do not support being irresponsible and just motherfucking knocking bitches up. Just randomly planting your seed everywhere and getting bitches pregnant. Don't support it. But at the same time, I don't support women purposely getting pregnant and allowing those men to do it because these are wealthy men. So there are two sides to the situation. These women knowingly and hopefully allow that man to have unprotected sex with them to get pregnant. Then when it doesn't turn out their way, now they're victims. No, baby, no. Nigga beat you to the punch and he played the game correctly. You lose.
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
You got exactly what you deserve in playing the game you played. While the internet remains invested in rumors, these are the facts of the matter. We cannot correct cycles of absence. We continue to excuse it. My legal team and I possess all the facts, evidence, and documentation regarding these proceedings, and we will move forward accordingly. Rumors will not dictate the final outcome. Thank you for your time and respect to our privacy. No, ma'am. There ain't no privacy, no none of that, baby. All the information is out there. You are cooked. It is over. They just slashed your child support in Georgia, so it will not be getting increased. And you've been banned in California, which I'm pretty sure played a big part in your reduction in Georgia because they saw what you were trying to do. You were trying to gain the system yourself. You didn't have that child out of love. You had that child out of benefit. Okay? You had that child out of profit. Okay? You had that child in hopes of making a profit. You weaponize and profitize your womb. Okay? And when it didn't go your way, now you want to play victim. No, baby, it don't work that way. Yeah, we talked about that earlier, Oak Street Bella. She got Bow Wow, Future, and Trayvon Diggs. These judges and these courts, man, are getting hip to the game, bro. They getting hip to the game, and they no longer, nah, little baby, because you have to have a protection for, you have to have protection for the men too, bro. Again, a woman getting pregnant is a two-person process. If and when the woman can just say, "Hey, you know what? I don't want to do this shit," at any given time. All right, at any given time, bro. Now, mind you, then the man should be being responsible out here. Man shouldn't just be motherfucking, you know, skeeting and skedaddling everywhere. It's not something you should be doing as a man. Okay? But understanding that you don't let women motherfucking just do it, bro. White girls been doing this since BC. You talking like BC days, like BC times. Yeah, man, skeeting and skedaddling, man. You can't be letting them be skeeting and skedaddling, brother. Yeah, before Christ. Well, white women. I'm not saying this is a thing, Oak Street Bella. I'm not saying it's something that's exclusive. Yeah, but yeah, to Rod of God's point, more the white women get married first, and they play it the family court way, the divorce way, which I don't buy that too. But they're automatically guaranteed it because they're married. A baby mama don't get the same rights as a wife. You feel me? So that's where the black women are fucking the game up. Yeah, hey, y'all wilding, bro. Yeah, I gotta be clear on that. Oh man, you did listen, bro. No, bro, listen. I'm realistic about everything that I talk about when it comes to what's name. Everybody loves fucking raw, unprotected sex. Let's just be real. Okay. It's a natural way, it feels better, all this shit, so on and so forth, la la la. Okay. Um, most sex is probably had unprotected, right? But at the same time, even though most sex is had unprotected, most sex don't result in pregnancy, most sex don't result in STDs, right? Um, should it be a serious conversation had before there's any unprotected sex to be had? Yes, should be, right? You need to know what's going on with the other person. Need to be paperwork exchange. You need to see theirs. You need to see yours. Both people need to be healthy. Both people need to have an understanding and agreement on kids or no kids, the possibility of kids, all these different things, so on and so forth. But for the most part, I don't most that shit don't happen. Especially if you're talking, young, dumb, and full of, full of you know what. No, that was never true either. Anthony Davis never gave her any amount of money up front. That was just a rumor that was going around. I'm sorry. I thought I cleared that up, but the shit that they was saying, that was just some shit made up. So Anthony Davis never paid this woman an upfront amount of money or none of shit. None of his baby mamas. It was just some shit that people said and put out there. It was like a projected thing, but it was never true. So this woman never got $1 million. She's getting what she was ordered to pay, which would have been 5,000. And now he's going to get credit for whatever he's paid up until now. I think the girl is 1 years old, and he's going to be credited for the reduction, right? Which means they're going to apply that to the balance that's already there, and he probably don't even have to pay child support for a couple of months. For real, for real. And I think they were just saying theoretically he could just go ahead and pay it all, um, up front. He could all go ahead and put it in the put it in all the account. I wouldn't do that though. I would not reward this woman by paying her in advance and giving her the, what I'm saying, what she wanted. You if whenever you do that, bro, that would be horrible. Cause now she actually gets to live the lifestyle that, what I'm saying, she wanted to have. 18 years times fucking times 3,000 is what? Let's go. Well, let me see. So 3,300 times 12 times 18. That's 700. Well, that ain't even $1 million, to be honest. So $712,800. Still, you give her that money, she gets to blow through it as she wants to beforehand. I made it 3,300 instead of 3,222. So shout out to Plundar. They take their money out of the community to Becky as a given to Keisha to spend on Korean hair. So yo, chill out, bro. You wilding. Well, no, that's never gonna happen, Oak Street Bella. You know that. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Women are never gonna leave liberalism alone until they absolutely have to. Women are gonna go with the feminist ideology and the liberal ideology and the sexual liberation ideology and all these things that lead to them being able to do whatever they want to do, and they don't give a fuck about the outcome. And that's why I told y'all the listen, this robot shit finna be serious, bro, in the next 20, 30 years. because women are going to women in general now are doing the shit as to where they're weaponizing pregnancy. Women are weaponizing bringing human beings and creating human beings, and you can't let that happen. You cannot let that happen. The government can't let that happen. Men can't let that happen. Humans can't let that happen. But this is how selfish women are. This is how selfish and how evil that women are, bro. That the 4B movement is being considered like a worldwide thing, as to where the women are threatening not having children. And this message is being promoted by other feminist women. Those women right there, bro, are the most evil of the most evil. Because you're literally talking about playing with humanity and the species as a whole when you're telling women to weaponize having children or not. You feel what I'm saying? Well, no, it's not. It's never gonna fail. Snow Bunny. It's never gonna fail. It's not. It's not because the women are still are able to play victim at this time. It won't be completely and totally failed until it's just like, hey, nah, shorty, you do this shit. There's no support, and that's what it's gonna have to be for real. The sad part about this is when it gets to what it needs to be, it's gonna be hard as a motherfucker, bro. Hold on. Yeah, I'm telling you, and Freeman, that's what something that's about to happen here. So when this crash happens and there is no money to go around for um um welfare, or even with the welfare, the resources are going to be limited, the food is going to be drastically limited. All these things are going to be drastically limited because the fucking the government is literally broke, and now the women have to depend upon a man. It's going to be spooky out here, man. It's going to be real spooky. And it's as fucked up as it is, and whatever, and so on and so forth. Again, y'all gotta see the long game, man. Y'all gotta see the long game. Y'all gotta plan for shit outside of, but well, oh, you can't do that when they literally put it in the fucking. They put soybean oil in everything. Oak Street Bella, all the sauces got soybean oil in it. The whole boys, the astrazine and all the shit that they put in the water, and that's why the boys, their testosterone levels are low as they ever been. This is why all of these things are going on. So this is all in the plan until there's an actual thing of the people pushing back against this fucking underlying agenda of making society weaker by focusing on the men first. Yo, what up? Freeman, you there? You muted. You still muted. Well, let me know you good
Can you
now.
hear
Go ahead.
me?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Go
okay.
ahead.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, y'all just don't know, man. They are broke. The state is broke. Like
Oh, I
states,
know.
cities, all that. They like the EBT community has no idea. Like none. There are all the water mains are jacked up, like all that, bro. All the stuff you can't see. So it's about to get real. Like you said, it's about to get hard out here. It's about to get real hard. Cause black people are overrepresented in the public sector in general, right? Just at your local, whatever, bubble up county, right? Probably has double um, the percentage of black workers, and they're just not going to get hired because there's no money. There is no money.
Yeah, that's what people don't understand is going on with the whole job shit too. So that's another big part of it. The job shit is happening, man, because a lot of these companies are bleeding, and it's like everything is oversold, bro. Everything is oversold. Everybody's in debt. The whole world's in debt. And like whenever this shit happens, whatever's gonna happen, bro, this is gonna be some shit that society never ever planned for, because it was just, it was never supposed to be like this way. It was never supposed to get this bad. When you stop a cycle from naturally happening, a financial economic cycle from happening the way it's supposed to happen, you kick the can down the road repeatedly, we're gonna get what we end up getting. Like I said, this shit is going to be crazy, bro. Let me see. Here we go. Hold on. There we go.
Yeah. So yeah, I happen to be from San Diego. So this is, long story short, they finally a few years ago convinced people to pass a levy on picking up trash, right? So the city council doubled it, right? And then everybody was pissed, and now they're about to repeal it. Yeah, but that taxes 5% of the city's operating budget, right? That's more than they spend on the libraries combined. I mean, you're talking, if they repeal the garbage fee, I mean, there's wholesale departments that are out the door, right? And they still don't even have money to fix the streets, right? Y'all, like, you better buckle your chin strap. In the next 10 years, this is about to get rough, real rough.
Yeah, man. A lot of people don't know. A lot of people have no fucking idea, man. No idea about what's to come, man. Like I told y'all, bro, you need to have a deep freezer, have that motherfucker full of meat, and have your pantries full of dry goods, have plenty of water, have all this shit, bro. All the doomsday preppers were right, bro. Because this is the shit we about to get on for real. When this shit fall like it's gonna fall. Now, if you have a certain thing that's going to be, they're pretty much going to force everybody into doing it, and that's the reason for doing it, and that's why I'm a little, I'm not worried, but I'm prepared. But at the same time, it's just wait until it happens, bro. I'm telling you, dog, y'all better be getting prepared, bro, because like I said, this shit right here, man, this is going to be like, it's unconscionable, unimaginable. People aren't prepared for how bad it's going to get, and even the the whole thing that's going on right now with the war is just speeding it up. The whole fucking oil shit, bro, and it's this whole straight shit that's making it worse, bro. It's magnifying the shit times fucking 100, because people don't understand, because they don't understand, like you're saying, Friedman's. Nobody understands the pipes and the structure, the infrastructure, and the spider web that all these things attached to. Motherfuckers here, oh well, it's just gas, it's just oil. No, motherfucker, is oil, it's gas, it's natural gas, it's fertilizer, it's nitrogen, it's fucking wheat, it's all the shit we motherfucking need, bro, for the whole world to run. You know what I'm saying? But motherfuckers don't understand it, because they use social media and the internet for entertainment only, not to learn shit. No education whatsoever.
Yep, I got a link for you on that too. Just saw it the other day.
Shout out to Maurice. What up, fam?
Hey, what's going on, man?
You got it, brother.
Hey, I was gonna say, I think it's gonna have to come down to, we either repeal the 19th or we rewrite it. It's gonna have to come down where we're not gonna
You bre-
women
you breaking up bad. You breaking up
autonomy.
bad, brother. You breaking up real bad. Start over, because you was in a bad spot or something. But start over for me, brother. Trey, what up? Aaron, what up? Can you hear me? Nah, you bad, brother. I don't know if you're in a bad spot or something or whatever, but we can't really hear you. So just give it a minute, or maybe drop out and come back in, because your audio's cooked. Yeah, bro, exactly. And I was and shout out to him for saying that, bro. None of the amendments are getting appealed, or getting appealed to 19th, bro. That's not even a pipe dream, brother. That's just some that's some extreme shit that people say. It's never going to happen. You're not going to be able to listen. The term "once the genie out of the bottle" is a real thing, bro. Okay, the term "once Pandora's box has been opened" is a real thing, bro. Nothing ever goes back to wholesomeness or wholeness. Okay, once shit starts getting fucked up, it usually fucks up until it's completely destroyed or degraded, and so on and so forth. So, fellas, we gotta stop saying this stuff, bro. It's just unrealistic. In order for you to do that, women would have to agree to it, and women vote more than men. So you're never going to get to a point where you can repeal women's right to vote, bro. It's just not going to happen.
Well, yeah, bro. You don't have to repeal their right to vote. You just have to treat them as equals. If you actually treat women like equals, they will beg you to be treated like women again.
Agreed. But that's what I'm saying. Men keep writing in protections for women so women never have to face the full brunt of irresponsibility.
Yeah, so
That's the
men
problem.
got to discipline other men. That's what I'm saying. Oh, and I put that link in the back, the infrastructure link. Yep, that's the pipes your water is coming out of. That's not even that bad.
Yeah, and that's real shit too, man. I ain't know I'm damn muted myself. Yeah, but yeah, that's bro. Listen, Freedmen's people don't even understand. Not even just the water, bro. The fucking electrical grid.
Oh, the
So
elect.
motherfuckers don't. Yeah, motherfuckers don't even understand, bro. We're operating off of fucking electrical grid that's 40, 50 years old that really can't support the amount of electricity that strain that people are using now, especially now for they about to get 1,000 times worse
Listen,
with these data centers.
to keep up with projected growth, we have to pull more copper out of the earth in the next 5 to 10 years than we had in the last 100 years. You understand? So the future, honestly, kind of looks bright from that standpoint, right? People are gonna have to go back to work. You're gonna have to get a little coal mine in your veins because you everybody going back to work. That office thing, hey, we can just sit around and have meetings and all that. No, mm-mm. I can tell you that. I know a VP who just got his walking papers, right? And he was managing people on Excel sheet, right? He got replaced by an Asian lady who was managing 4 teams using Jira software, right?
Uh,
That efficiency, everybody gone. Those jobs
yeah.
just won't be there.
And that's another scary thing, bro. We ain't even fully introduced or integrated the robots yet. So once you start putting the robots in this thing, man, it's gonna be even tougher. But again, people aren't even up on it. But Zagu, what's up with you, brother? What you got going?
Oh man, I'm good. How you doing today, bro?
I can't complain.
This mic all right, man. I'm using this other little setup, so I don't know if
Yeah,
it's
you good. It's coming in clear, brother. Go ahead.
okay. Yeah, my main thing we was talking about the child support, so that's kind of what I was actually trying to jump on to
Sure, we
talk
can go.
about.
Yeah, go. Yeah, we can talk about that, man. It's cool. That's on
Okay.
topic.
Why do we never, well, not never, but it's rarely mentioned that the system, that's why I was shocked that the judge made the decision, because she actually cuts her pension and her paycheck and some of her employees. Like the court system, the employees, they get money yearly. That I guess it's like I guess what it's called. If like they take in a certain amount, the government matches it. So like they get a match from the federal government that pays out to the judges. I forget the other people's name. The court clerks, the county clerks, the servers of the funds, collection, and all of that. They get benefits and stipends yearly. So it's a financial benefit. Like it's hard for me to see a judge trying to shut it off, because it's like telling somebody to cut off their own little flow, their own little money. So that's why I was shocked that lady did that.
Well, no, man. There are some people, bro, that still understand principle and the actual spirit of justice versus personal gain, right? And this is
Yeah,
a small, beginning that I hope continues to spread out. What I think was Tennessee just changed the rule, or was it Tennessee or Kentucky just changed the rule for child custody, and they had an immediate response in divorces, right?
yeah, I was reading that.
So yeah, so if and when you do these things, man, again, all money ain't good money, and that's what people are starting to come out and see. And I think a lot of states and be it even the federal government are going to start making rules as to where people earning money on an individual basis at the fucking at the risk of human beings suffering overall in a whole, bro, you can't have that shit. But that's another reason I think too. One of the biggest things that ever needs to happen is term limits on Congress.
Yeah,
There's no way you
that's
should have.
mandatory.
You got term limits on fucking the president, which is supposed to be the most powerful person and so on and so forth. But you don't have term limits on the lawmakers, and we know there's history and proof of them, insider trading and being bought and paid for and all these different things and so on and so forth. So Congress needs to fucking have a term limit, bro. I don't think you should be able to serve more than 3 terms of Congress.
And I think it's a lack of a desire to fix that shit, because there's no way that these smart people can't follow the trail of money. Like, the Congress man or woman's general salary is set. But then if you go into all of their bank accounts, they are like billionaires, damn near. Multi-millionaires, I'll say that.
For sure. Let me get to my man, Real Deal Financial. What's up, brother? You muted. You got to unmute.
Hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. You muted back up. Well, he'll come back I guess whenever you get it fixed. But he was unmuted, but then he wasn't there. Oh, let me get some, my man. All right, Maurice, you back, brother? You good now?
Hey, can you hear me? Is it better?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying that I think if that 4B movement is what's in the future, and it's, you hear me?
Yeah. Real Deal. Hold on, I got another brother that came in. Just hold on for a minute, brother, and I'll get you in here. Go ahead, Maurice.
Yeah, I was saying that I think it's gonna come down to we're gonna have to reform the 19th. I don't think we can abolish it because women want their freedoms and stuff, but we're gonna have to rewrite it in a way where, okay, if you want a mortgage, if you want a credit card, a debit card, a grant, student loans, stuff like that, you have to have been married or divorced after a certain amount of period with children. I think that would force women to get off their butts and be good and be successful, and it would force femininity, because then we would technically be using women's hypergamy against them. We'd be using, well, if you don't do these things, these societal norms that are the norm now, you're going to be forced to work at a Family Dollar, a Wendy's, a Walmart. So if you want to get that corporate job, if you want to be that banker, if you want to be that high end HR department, you're going to have to be married and pay your debt to society with children for you could be divorced. Now, on the flip side of that, I think that if you get knocked up, you're gonna have the comedies of low income housing, welfare. If that's what you want for your life choice, that's fine. But I think to get these luxuries that men have just for some reason gave you for free, I think it's gonna have to cost. Cost some. Never in the 7,000, 8,000 years of recorded human history have women ever been on the last 100 years. We tried it. It's not going the way we expected it to go. I think that simping and tricking will always be there. You will definitely have men. If my opinion ever comes into fruition, you always have simps. You always have tricks. But you are not going to be that type of woman that's going to be able to get them, because your beauty and your feminine, we're using your hypergamy against you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Real Deal Financial. What's up, brother? Go ahead. Appreciate your patience, man.
Okay. Can you hear me now, sir?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Okay. When it comes to everything, yeah, that's not gonna work. I'm more scared of the young Gen Z, Gen Alpha TikTokers, because they don't know how any of this shit works. Because the more harder that the economy seems on the aspect of, home ownership, situation of investment, they become more socialistic. Because I'm here in the West Coast, so Karen Bass has been a complete trash, just complete it's been horrendous because her and Gavin Newsom both is like a tag team. And we're leaving California and going to Texas, fucking it up, going to Tennessee, fucking it up, going to Georgia, fucking it up. We're going to 5, 6 different states, fucking the shit up. Then you got the combination of automation, immigration, all done by Democrats. So it's like self-inflicted gunshot wounds. Don't realize that you fucking up. Donnie done doxed 930,000 millionaires in his city. I don't know what is it gonna have to take, Fantastic, to be able to have the shift where does the sensible people that's against socialism finally understand the light and see that, oh, because I don't know if you see Fantastic that now you got Luther Campbell woke up when he realized that Trump was right. Motherfuckers done stole him out of a spot in Florida. But I don't know, man. I think a lot of the people is realizing that they've been sold a bill of goods.
Yeah, man. Again, shout out to Yuri Brezmanov, man. Again, people won't understand how bad this fucking communist and socialist Marxist ideology is. Too bad until it's too late, bro. And I can't believe we're pushing this in America when again it's been proven every time to fail, and it's the worst possible thing. And it did nothing, bro, because now they push it on the kids, like you said. Gen Z and Gen Alpha have been indoctrinated with this socialist fucking ideology, bro. The most. It's horrible. These kids talking about, oh, I got time something disease, and I don't feel like I should have to. I should being on time shouldn't be a requirement for work, and I shouldn't have to go into an actual building or actual job. I should be able to remote work, bro. We've literally killed the fucking spirit of America, bro. Grind, work, do some shit you don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? Build experience and you gotta have some hardships. You gotta have some, you know what I'm saying, to get to the point of where now you appreciate. You feel me? There's no appreciation for the build. There's no appreciation for the money that's even being earned because everybody feel like they ought to be able to get on fucking TikTok and do some fucking dances and get a check in the mail and go back to sleep, get high every day and smoke hookah and all this other bullshit and party shit, bro. But what's so crazy is now we the crazy old motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Because we trying to tell motherfuckers, bro. I keep telling y'all. I'm gonna say this again. The millennials are the last generation, bro. We're the last fucking hope. After us, bro, this shit is cooked. People don't understand
and the fucked
it, bro.
up part of and the messed up part about it, Fantastic, they say no such thing as illegal persons on stolen land. While black people in Chicago, like I looked at my tax bill in Chicago, my property it quadrupled since that Obama museum. But everybody on the internet just clapping, just happy, just all giddy. I'm like, Democrats is eating up their own niggas.
Yeah,
They
and
done
it's sad.
laid off. They done laid off thousands of black teachers for bilingual teachers, mind you. These motherfuckers was funding everything undocumented, housing, down payment assistance, rental assistance, all this shit, and now they got sacrificed. But go ahead, sir. I didn't mean to cut you off.
I was gonna go back to your point. Like my cousin, she's a teacher right now, and she's having a hard time with just trying to get these young Gen Z and young alphas to even just sit down and just do regular assignments in the class, let alone homework. I mean, they come in there, what she's telling me, she complain. She has a real passion for teaching, and she'll, sometimes we'll talk and we'll have some coffee or some tea, and she'll just tell me like, she's ready to switch careers because she doesn't know what to do. She has to tell these kids more than once, hey, take out your books. It's time for math or it's time for history. That in itself is like a 10-minute uh redundant redundant questioning. Like you have to repeat yourself over and over. The parents come in there, which is some millennials too. They come in there and they don't want to discipline their children, or they discipline them too harsh to the point where the kid is too he's not or she's not learning. You have to come down to a child's level. But I agree with Fantastic. We are the last with, and they don't read. These kids don't read. So if somebody's jugging you or jipping you out of a contract or of a deal or something like that, you're not going to take the time out to read to figure out what you can do to get out of the situation or make or fight back, legally. I have to say this. This is my last point. I was sad, or I wasn't sad, but I was just disappointed. Kai Sinet had a Stream University. That thing was flooded from street to street to street to street. Like Fantastic said, me and some of my other friends, we had a kenjutsu course teaching samurai the art of being a samurai and the art of some of the samurai ways and stuff like that. We only got like 5 students, and it's these types of things where it's just like I don't know. I have no idea where we're headed. I have no idea.
Well, yeah, man. Let me say this, brother. Did other brothers hop back in here, man? Even that, right? The outpour for social media fame and shit, bro. That Atlanta streaming university shit, bro. Let me know right everything I need to know, bro. It's over with, man. And again, because critical thinking and perspective and all these things have been lost on society because everything's digitized and everything is right now. You know what I'm saying? Instant gratification. People think we're crazy when we're saying this shit as to where, bro, this is the pulse and the culture of a whole generation that's going to be replacing us. These are going to be the fucking new adults. These are going to be the parents. So when you have that mindset for a whole group of new adults, bro, or not whole, but no, not all, but most clearly seems to be most. They don't want to work. They want to fucking just get some easy money, and everything should be right here for me, and so on and so forth, and quick, and DoorDash and Uber and all this shit, man. Everything's so quick, right now, bro. You can't undo that, bro. And again, all we are the old niggas yelling, yelling about walking fucking, a mile and back to school nowadays, when we really are giving you all the answers. We're not speaking in no motherfucking parables. We are using stats, data, statistics, actual shit. Shout out to Freeman studies. We showing y'all this shit, bro. But because niggas just want to do dances, motherfuckers just want to be entertained. The education in this shit is completely and totally and purposely being fucking ignored. That's the scary part. These motherfuckers can't read, man. 20-year-olds, for real. 20, like 18, 20-year-old motherfuckers. They doing this thing. Y'all seen the trend where they putting the fucking the card, the motherfucking index card with the sentences on it, and these motherfuckers can't pronounce fucking sentences. They can't pronounce simple words. But this shit is scary, man. But nobody's scared. That's what's fucking with me. It's some real life scary shit. Societally fucking horrifying, nigga. Freddy Krueger, goddamn Friday, Jason, all these motherfuckers combined, and ain't nobody caring, man. Nobody cares.
And the craziest thing, Fantastic, is and it's easy to brainwash the generations like that, because you got people saying fascists and fascism, and I said to one motherfucker at the grocery store, I said, "Can you explain fascism to me?" Because he all in the phone and everything, hooping and hollering and da 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 da. I'm like, "Can you explain fascism to me?" Like, and I'm saying, bro, like TikTok got these motherfuckers on a chokehold, bruh. And the funniest thing about it, Fantastic, it seems like the millennial Gen X, that's the only generation, because baby boomers, baby boomers, they caught up in the vote blue no matter who shit. We ain't even checking nobody who we put in office. We don't even know motherfucking stances. A lot of motherfuckers is putting these DSA candidates, don't even be knowing. Motherfucker got a couple of homies in New York City. They said, man, this Mamdani shit ain't working. The millionaires is shifting. Hell, the rent freeze is gonna make housing even more higher, because now you done create an artificial shortage.
Yo, they don't even know that, bro. They don't even know that. So shout out to Real Deal. Listen, bro. People are so far gone that they don't understand, bro. The capitalistic system, capitalistic system is built to work a certain way. It has to work a certain way. Once you start trying to make capitalism, socialism, bro, it's going to collapse everything. Nobody wins. Nobody fucking wins. Because unless you completely totally get away of capitalism, the capitalists are just going to go elsewhere. They're just gonna leave. They're gonna give you the shit and give it away. Fire sale, like you said. I saw a guy, He was he was a big New York real estate guy. He was talking about, hey man, shit, I'm just doing a fire sale on my property. I'm out. I'll rather take the loss here because I can make it up elsewhere. But just real estate as a whole, as far as being a landlord, fuck that. A landlord in a blue state that's pro tenant, man, bro,
They're
shit's gonna
fantastic.
get
It
so
gets
bad. Go ahead, my bad. You
better,
got
man.
something.
It gets
Go ahead.
better because now they're saying that they're gonna increase the property taxes by 10%. And the Joe Budden podcast, Ish, and mind you, Ish ain't no Republican. He ain't no gung ho Mac. And that's the craziest part. They call everybody MAGA, everybody Republican that don't agree with that shit. Motherfuckers say, man, I don't trust neither side when it comes to my taxes. But how you going to lower the limit on the inheritance tax from 7,750,000 when 750,000 ain't rich? That's a regular Brooklyn home. 3-bedroom, 2-bath. That is a regular Queens home. 3-bedroom, 2-bath. And you went from 16 to 50%. And Mark Lamont Hill couldn't explain that. He couldn't explain that. He just kindly just went over and bypassed the shit. I'm like, oh my fucking God. These motherfuckers done handcuff your hands tied to your balls and telling you that, well, we're going after the rich. So they fuck you on the inheritance aspect, then also fuck you on the property tax aspect, where in 10% increase on top of an already high base. Shit, it seemed like the East Coast and the West Coast is gonna flock down south and the Midwest. It looked like 3 regions is gonna shift down south, and whoever that don't own a property, don't own a business, or don't have any kind of assets, they'll get forever locked out. Because the West Coast, we dumb. LA
Oh
fucked
shit.
up Austin, bruh. LA done messed up Austin, bro. Them Austin homes was 180,000 in 2018. Now they around 600,000 now.
And that's
Talk
another.
about
Go ahead, Freeman. Go ahead, Freeman. My bad, brother. Go ahead, Freeman.
No,
Go ahead,
I
sir.
was gonna say correct. You are correct. I mean, and here's the thing, man. You have to be benevolent enough to let it fail. Right? Too many people who are air quotes fighting the good fight in all these states need to just leave, because it's only going to the collapse is necessary, right? And if you don't agree with all the stuff that's going on, you are forestalling the collapse. You're making it last longer. Just let it go. Just let it go.
Man. Listen, bro.
Damn.
Again.
Damn.
And we ain't even talked about the housing market, bro. We didn't even talk about the housing crash that's inevitable, right? And they're floating that as much as they possibly can. Like you said, bro. People don't even understand. You had almost shit, at least at minimum 50% increase in housing since 2020. 50% increase in the cost of housing, bro. And these people are trying to hold out. They're trying to hold out, but the housing market is starting to go down now. Because nobody can afford to buy these houses at $600,000-$700,000. You know what I'm saying? It's really,
worse.
you know what I'm
It's
saying?
worse in Oakland. It's worse in Oakland, man. When we lost the Raiders, then we lost. Mind you, Oakland is like the epitome of how Democratic politics just don't work. I ain't saying Republican is better, but if you don't have somebody have any sensibility where, okay, we can't give 50,000 undocumented immigrants 70, 50, $80,000 because we discount both student loan tuition here in Cali. We have passed a bill where we giving down payment assistance. Then we have all these NGOs, nonprofits, the Lutheran Church, the Catholic Church providing assistance on the taxpayer dole, where we lost the Raiders and shit. Now Oakland about to file for bankruptcy. We got a Chinese mayor indicted. Arcadia, California indicted. LA, Karen Bass got caught for getting paid by the CCP. Now she under investigation. Where it's like, bro, why would, and I tell people all the time, why would you vote for a West Coast candidate if you don't want to live in the West Coast? Or motherfucker just come here for Disneyland and come right back home to Atlanta, Georgia, come right back home to Tampa, Florida, come right back home from Houston to I don't get it. I don't get it. It's like you flirting. You just might get what you want, and it's gonna be fucked up. Oakland lost all the sports teams, bruh. All the sports teams gone. Then you got
What are
Chicago. The Bears done left because they're fucking around with these people. They went to Red Indiana.
Yeah, that's all I said. I was just about to bring it up. The
I don't
Chicago
know.
thing, the whole Chicago shit. And again, people not they not seeing it, bro. To where you got, bro, the NFL is the highest grossing fucking sports. It's not even close, bro. Nothing's close. Baseball's not close. Football, basketball's not close. Nothing's close to the NFL, man. So if an NFL says, hey man, listen, y'all are hitting us too much for these taxes, and y'all are getting too liberal with these policies and shit, we're out. And then, like you said, people don't understand the black hole that creates economically, right? And not just from that alone. When the season is going, again, football generates the most. You get tourism, you get revenue from other things, and so on and so forth. So now you lose that whole fucking season of where you have more revenue coming in, and you have nothing, absolutely nothing that can fucking match it or replace it. So imagine how much money you lost in a fucking city, bro, when you lose the tax revenue and you lose the fucking actual real-time economic boost when the thing is there. But again, everybody, free lunch, man. Like, that's why I said one of the biggest and worst things that ever happened to us, bro, was getting rid of a lot of these little sayings and colloquialisms, bro. There is no free lunch, bro. Somebody paying for it.
None.
It has to be paid for. Ain't no motherfucking, the money don't grow on trees. All that little shit. That's one thing I will say that the boomers and the old people, the old fellas gave us, bro. Those little sayings in the back of your mind, bro, that was real, solid foundational economic principle, bro. Somewhere, somehow, someone is paying for it. It's not just, magically happening. But, like I said, that's been lost. And that's literally been replaced with a socialist and Marxist ideology, bro, that most society think is going to be able to work. And bro, you're never going to corner a capitalist, bro. You can't do it until you get rid of the system completely, which is not going to happen in America. It's just not going to work. You're literally. Go ahead.
But I don't understand that. Why don't teach motherfuckers how to be good with credit? Like Florida took the initiative where they're banning a lot of socialist shit, teaching the ills of socialism and teaching financial literacy. I would have just thought it'd have been a lot easier just for motherfuckers to learn how to do credit, stocks, options, real estate, apprenticeships. Like, God, like they give you college, and college teach a lot of these institutions, but a lot of people, I notice, the more advanced the degree, the more far gone they are. These people are useless when it comes to black community issues. They just create more community issues. Like, man, all these PhDs, niggas, they don't help.
Yeah, because most of the PhDs are here to promote a whole bunch of racism, white supremacy. We're victims. The system is against us, and all this other shit, and so on and so forth. But like you said, versus the most important things, becoming economically sound and efficient, bro. When again, like you said, bro, I think I looked it up. The black community would be a top 20 GDP in the country. Top 20 GDP, just with the money we spend and so on and so forth, right? The gross, of course, right? But yet and still, like you said, somehow, somewhere, we're under a group of people that we out earn both male and female, and niggas still can't figure it out. Niggas can't figure it out, boy. They refuse.
$450 billion of the Asian money going, $450 billion of the spending power going to Asia. That's why last year when Trump put tariffs on everybody on the entire planet, I didn't feel a thing. I'm like, nah, he leading off the charge. Now motherfuckers would say, we need to do an Asia boycott. Where was you at last year when you said, well, we need China to eat? We need China. Politically bipolar.
Yeah, motherfuckers don't understand it, bro. You got to bring these jobs back. You got to force these corporations to actually, build here and set up shop here. But hey, man, that's the crazy part about it. But hey, man, I appreciate you fellas for coming up, man. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. It was a great conversation, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You got anything to parting words, brother?
Better put some more money in 401k. and get a real asset, right? Real assets. I mean, real estate in cities bad, but real estate somewhere good. Real estate is local. Man, my property value is doubled, right?
I'm waiting for that Clarity Act. I'm waiting for Trump to pass the damn Clarity Act so we can get some motion back in this bitch.
Hey, listen. This is not financial advice, not financial advice, not financial advice.
By no stretch of the means.
When you understand that the dollar is pretty much on the way out, okay, and it's going to be replaced, and what they're going to replace it with, do your own research and find out. You better be investing in that replacement. That's all I'll say. Like I said, I told you all about it. If you know, you know. We've been in this shit for quite some time. I done suffered through this shit, bro. Most important thing I tell you I have learned, brother. Please, 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 brothers and sisters, take your profits, man. Don't just hold and what's the name? That's one thing, one of the worst things we've ever been taught. Take profits, have a plan, structure an actual plan, and take profits if and when you can. But hey, man, that right there, if you are stuck in dollars when this thing fully goes through what it is, you're gonna be behind the curve and you're never gonna catch up. Okay, never. You know how to everybody get the greatest wealth transfer of all time, because this is going to be a transfer from the US dollar to the pretty much a world fucking currency that everybody's going to use, because you have to, because of the rails are being changed. They're completely totally changing the rails as to how the world are going to use money and what they're going to use to pay the money and transfer the money. So if you know, you know. We've been talking about it over here. Again, like I say, it's not financial advice. But hey, man, greatly appreciate you brothers for coming up, man.
Yes, sir.
For sure. Hey, and tomorrow, hey, greatly appreciate y'all for coming through, bro. Tomorrow. Hey, got another one, man. Shout out to me, bro. All right, listen, I never get my due, okay, and I don't fucking toot my own horn. I don't motherfucking, shine my own shoes or whatever, so on and so forth. But this interview shit, bro, I've been doing it, right? You know what I'm saying? That's not no slight, no diss to nobody, so on and so forth. But hey, YouTube be fucking with me, kicking my fucking back in. Please show up tomorrow, man, because we're interviewing Pastor Pastor Manning. Okay? Pastor Manning. All right. We are interviewing him tomorrow. It's going to be a wonderful show. You know it's going to be good, man. Y'all know how I get down. So please, 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 tell somebody, share it, whatever. Let me put the link in here so you guys can save it and share it with a friend. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, man. Here we go. Hold on. Here we go. Oh, it say AM. Hold on. I definitely gotta change the time. Wait, let me do that right now. That's all fucked up. Wait. Glad I caught that. Y'all would have been mad as hell at me. I don't know how I went to AM, not PM. Let me fix that. There we go. Let's see. All right, good. Should be good now. Let me make sure. Let me retry it. Let me go back. Let me see what's going on. Did it update it? No, it says, oh, which one is this one? Is this is this the vertical or the damn? I don't know if it's the vertical. No, it's the vertical. Okay. So I don't really give a damn about the vertical. As long as the main one did it. So okay. I can change that on there. But yeah, man. Make sure y'all pull up tomorrow. Let's see. It's going to be a great interview, man. Make sure I pull up tomorrow, man, for the interview with Pastor Manning. Outside of that, man, listen. Predatory pregnancies have to be stopped. Women that are out here hunting down wealthy men to have children with just for the sake of getting a payday, bro, is a horrible precedent to set. At the same time, men shouldn't be out here just, being nilly with their willies, right? But has to be balanced somewhere. So if a woman can say, I don't want the baby and get rid of it, regardless, the man should be able to say, hey, listen, I don't want the baby, and if you have it, I'm not having anything to do with it. Hey, here's some money, bitch. Get out of my face. Is what it is. But anyway, Miss Fantastic 824 on all social media platforms, man. Greatly appreciate y'all pull up on me. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and hype the video. That's that on that one. And I shall catch y'all on the next one. We out. Holla.